Welcome back to another episode of Conversations with Q, where we talk about everything with sports, life, love, and everything in between. And today's guest, we have Dirt Bowl representative, Dirt Bowl president, Ozon Mitchell in the field. What's going on with you, O?
What's up, guys? What's up, my man?
Appreciate you stopping by the show. Appreciate you stopping by the show.
Problem,
but before we get into it, I would like to let everybody know that today's show is sponsored by Black Vulture Clothing. Summertime is here. Ladies and fellas, get your outfits together. Father's Day is coming up. Get your Father's Day gift. Guys, get your own self a damn Father's Day gift. But anyways, go shop at blackvultureclothing.com. But anyways, let's get into the Dirt Bowl action. Now, for those who don't know, those who ain't familiar with Lexington Dirt Bowl, it's been going around since 1967, right?
Yes, correct.
And it was founded by Herb Washington Jr., correct?
Yes.
Okay. And I also did some research. I also found out that in the 70s and early 80s, it was voted as one of the best summer leagues in America.
Right.
And also in 1983, Sports Illustrated came down to Douglas Park to take some pictures of Dirt Bowl and actually did a little article about them in Sports Illustrated. I got the pictures. I'll put the pictures down below so everybody can see them. You know, you might see your mom, your daddy in these pictures I'm about to post. But anyways, the Dirt Bowl is legendary. So I want to have Ozon come over here and talk about it since it's coming up this Sunday for Father's Day. So.
Okay. Also, to piggyback off that,
Okay.
it's in. If you've ever read the book Raw Recruits, it's featured in Raw Recruits as well.
Okay.
So. Great book, by the way. If you're a avid reader of sports, college basketball, all that stuff, man, it's a great book to read, and it's also featured in Raw Recruits.
One more thing, it just popped in my head. Actually, the Dirt Bowl, for all my gamers out there, Dirt Bowl was featured at NBA Street Home Court. They had the Dirt Bowl on there as well. It was a playable court that you can go in there and play. I wish they'd bring that game back. But anyways, that's neither here nor there. You know, we'll talk about the Dirt Bowl. We'll talk about our Lakers and everything in between. But so, how did you get affiliated with the Dirt Bowl?
Well, I've been working. Dirt Bowl is affiliated with Parks and Recreation. So I've been working with Parks and Recreation. This is my 24th year. And just one summer, I just happened to be at the park, and they needed a scorekeeper. Bob Owsley is like, "Oh, I need somebody to keep score." So from that point on, I've been involved. I think this was probably 12 years ago.
Okay.
2012. That's when I officially got involved with Dirt Bowl.
How long have you been watching Dirt Bowl games?
Oh man,
I mean, you're a couple of years older than me, yes. So how far you go back?
I go back to probably the early 80s, man, because my mom used to play softball at Douglas Park. So, you know what I'm saying, we leave the softball field, baseball field, and go up to the basketball courts and watch old Dirt Bowl, man, when they had two courts up there. And it was running side by side, man. And back then they had two leagues. They had an A League and a B League because they had so many teams participating in it. So if you wasn't good enough to get in that A League, then in the B League, yes.
So since you've been around, seen the game a long time, you know, I want to ask you, who are some of your favorite players that you've seen play in the Dirt Bowl? For me, my favorite player is Vance Wade, but I'm biased. That's my brother, so you know. But the best player I've ever seen play in Dirt Bowl was this cat named Elton Scott. You know, 6'7", 6'8" kind of guy, long. He was like, to me, when I seen him play when I was in high school, he was like the Kevin Durant before Kevin Durant. Like, the dude could literally do everything on the court. So he's the best player I've ever seen playing Dirt Bowl. Who are some of your favorites?
Man, Darnell Burton.
Okay.
Barry Bowman. Man, the list goes on and on. Those old, it's not more players, it's more like teams.
Okay.
Like the old East Side Squad.
Okay.
The old Hogs, the old Pistons. You know what I'm saying? It's just so many players that's come through Dirt Bowl, man. It's hard to.
Well, then give me your all-time favorite then. I gave you my favorite and the best player I've ever seen. Who would you say is the best player you've seen come through Dirt Bowl? Since you've been watching since the
70s. Probably Terry Knox out of Frankfurt. Man, that cat can go fill it up to give you buckets anyway, anywhere, just however you want to get it, man.
Where was this at?
This was probably mid-'80s. mid to late 80s, early 90s, probably mid to late 80s.
Okay.
Yeah.
Terry Knox was giving everybody buckets. Getting everybody trouble. Who did he play for?
Man, he played for multiple teams.
Okay.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? He was a free agent. So
okay.
Get it.
Whoever gave him the bag, that's who he's playing for.
Yeah, exactly, man. But like I said, man, Alvin Sims has come down and played. When they played, they had that Paris team to come down. There's just so many ballers that's come through and played, man.
That's why it's legendary. That's why it's legendary.
Yes.
Now the new season kicks off on Father's Day. You know, for people who haven't been to Dirt Bowl, you know, there's a lot of younger generation who haven't been. What can they expect to see when they come to their first Dirt Bowl game on Sunday?
First and foremost, great basketball.
Okay.
Because we have cats who's coming in who's played NAIA ball, Division I ball. We have cats coming back who's played professionally, especially like players like Vic Moses, Dominique Hagens, you know what I'm saying, NAIA national champion.
Yeah, he gets busy.
Yes, Vic won an NAIA national championship.
He gets busy on that block. I see him.
Yes. Gerard Newby, I think he's in Australia now. I don't know if he's going to be able to come back and play, but you know what I'm saying, he's in our league. We have a cat, Charles Foster. Mm-hmm. He's out of Louisville. He plays with the Bulls. He's nice.
Okay.
There's just so many players, man. We have a team called the Sonics, and they have a group of guys who's played college ball. A lot of them, all first team All-State ball players. Ben Johnson, Luke Johnson, the Johnson boys, you know what I'm saying? I think Ben won Mr. Basketball a few years ago.
Okay.
Tavion Hollingsworth, he's coming back.
Yeah.
He played down at Western. He's a Mr. Basketball. So what you expected to see, first and foremost, is great basketball, because they play hard.
Okay.
And it's nothing that they're taking lightly out there. They want their call.
Yeah.
They're trying to get their bucket. They're trying to get their man. You go into the hole, you're going to get fouled.
Sean Gurton, make them calls. Make the correct call, Sean Gurton.
Another thing, man, and first and foremost, thank you to the referees who come out and participate, because we know it's a hard job out there on that concrete and that heat.
Yeah, boy.
It's tough out there, man. So if you want to get better as a referee, please contact us and let us know, man. And we are always looking to hire more referees to get into the game, man.
So, you know, we have the Dirt Bowl here. We have the Dirt Bowl in Louisville. You know, you have other cities, Cincinnati, Columbus, Maysville. Have you ever tried to, contact these other cities to do, a home-and-home series? Like, maybe they come down here. Well, you go up there early in the season, and they come down here and play on Super Sunday type of thing?
Yeah, we've tried to work some stuff out, back-channeling some stuff, man. But it always falls through. Like, the schedules just don't line up. Yeah. Like, we've had a couple games with Louisville's Dirt Bowl where they've come here and we've gone up there a couple times and it's worked out. But as far as getting other cities involved, it's just the timing just hasn't worked out.
Well, you know, I know the guy, he runs the Kingdom League up in Columbus, Ohio. And, you know, I ain't saying I can make it happen, but, you know, I can put y'all two in the room together, because they just played I think Ball is Life. They played their Midwest team last week, and, you know, in their league they have Trey Burke, Jared Sullinger, and things of that nature. So, I mean, I can put y'all two in the room and see what happens.
Matter of fact, I'm glad you said something about that, because we've been doing some talking back and forth, but they're mainly an indoor league.
Okay.
We're mainly an outdoor league.
Oh, okay.
I don't know if those guys are really wanting to come down and hit that concrete.
Can you do the Dunbar Center?
We can, but you know what I'm saying? We built for outside, man.
I got you.
And it's different. It's different outside.
It's a different monster.
Yeah. That jump shot just ain't the same.
Yeah.
You know, that wind blows it just
You know
what I'm saying? Like they say in White Men's Jump, that wind blows it just
Wesley's nice.
Yeah. So, you know, it's a different game outside, and on that concrete, man, that concrete don't give. That floor slides a little bit.
Man, listen, I want to have that happen. I want y'all to play the Kingdom League, because personally, I know a lot of people in Columbus, and I want to be able to talk shit and tell them, you know, we got the best ballers there, because they think they got some hoopers up there, but that's neither here nor there.
But like I said, we've been in talks. We've done some stuff behind the scenes, trying to make some stuff work, trying to get some guys to go up, you know what I'm saying, and play them, and then having to come down. So it's in the works.
Ty Hahn, make that happen. Ty Hahn, make that happen. But yeah, you know, on a more serious note, man, you know, with the recent uptick in, you know, gun violence in Lexington, Kentucky here recently, you know, you've been outspoken about police and how they police the bluegrass fair and how it was deep out there, but you can't get the police to come put 2 or 3 extra officers out there for the Dirt Bowl festivities. What steps and measures are you guys taking to make sure that not only the players are safe, but the people who come out there as well?
Well, to reiterate, we do have officers there.
Okay.
And the officers that we do have there, they are great at what they do.
Right.
They walk around, they communicate, they're diligent in what they do. What we were asking for is, because of the climate that we're in today, just a couple more officers just to help out, just to, scan the perimeter and be able just to be a presence. There's nothing as far as us trying to bash anyone. There's nothing about us trying to say, well, why economically, why are they there and not here? That's not the point. We just want people to come back to the park and feel safe.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? So it's nothing about, we love the police department. We all work for the same person. We all get the same pay. So there's nothing about bashing them. But we just felt like that the ratio wasn't right. You know what I'm saying? For what we were asking, and I don't think, in our opinion, we were asking for a lot.
So it's not more so that you were asking for an exorbitant amount of things, just maybe an extra officer or two.
Correct. Yes.
to help out, to make sure that the safety is the most important thing to everybody there. So you want to make sure that everybody feels protected and safe. Yeah. So it's not like you were saying, hey, we need 50 officers there every single game,
right?
Type of
deal. Yeah, you know what I'm saying? Considering this is probably one of the longest running events that our city has, and we want to preserve it, and just to have the atmosphere to where that everyone feels safe.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? We were going back through my memories on my phone through Facebook and social media and stuff. 4 years ago, we had 9 teams. This year, we have 19. This is the most teams that we've had in 20 some odd years.
Okay.
So for us to build it back to 19, we don't want to lose that. We want to take every preventative measure to keep that going and keep it growing. Also, if we have 19 teams this year, we don't have Junior Dirt Bowl or Sun Bowl. So what we're trying to do, if we can get some type of help, you know what I'm saying, as far as safety, we can help bring those kids back to the park as well.
Right. Mm-hmm.
So ultimately, that's what we want to do.
So to piggyback off of that, it kind of ties into what you was just saying. Some would say that the Dirt Bowl has lost like its appeal. It's not like it used to be. It doesn't have that Dirt Bowl summer feel anymore. Mm-hmm. What steps? What are you guys doing to make sure that you can restore that feeling back to people to where they're excited about the Dirt Bowl once again and want to come out there and see every game?
Well, it's more inclusive.
Okay.
We have more diversity than I think we've had in the 12 years I've been there. 10 or 12 years I've been there. So having that diversity, I think, brings back that atmosphere to where everybody's more inclusive and everybody wants to come back and feel like they're safe and they want to come back and watch basketball games. We want to get to the point to where we have college coaches coming back to the park and seeing some of these young guys who are playing high school ball who are also playing in the Dirt Bowl, who are playing against grown men, which I think those guys need to be playing against grown men who know how to play basketball. Mm-hmm. Because who is going to teach you more to play the game than guys who's been to college, who's been through those battles? You know what I'm saying? They're not going to try to hurt anybody. They're trying to teach them,
right, first
and foremost. So that's what we're trying to do, trying to get those young cats back to come and play in our league.
So, about to put you on the spot real quick, man. Mm-hmm. You mentioned this team earlier, right? The Bulls. The Bulls. They what? 4 times?
6 times.
6 times. Okay, so the dynasty.
Yeah.
I ain't even gonna call them the Bulls. I just call them the dynasty. They got their players coming back.
Yes.
Okay. Now, Zoe, who's the favorite? Are they repeating for the 7th time? Who's the favorite? Tell me who it is.
Well, I was told.
Okay, you was told. Okay.
I was told.
Okay.
I was told We don't rebuild, we reload.
Okay.
So with that being said, our version of Michael Jordan, LeBron James was out last year with a foot injury. He wrote back on the page, "I'm back." So I'm talking about
No. Hold on. No, the Michael Jordan, LeBron. Who are you talking about? Put a name to it.
I'm ready to give it to you.
Okay, all right, go ahead. Okay,
I'm ready to give it to you.
Okay.
Dominique Hagan.
There we go.
Dominique said, "I'm back." So, guys, we get a lot of stuff going on in the Dirt Bowl room, man. I get DMs. Some players saying, "I'm not coming back unless Dominique comes back." So that puts him on that level, man.
Okay,
that puts him on that level.
I'm with you. Hey, no argument for me.
So he said, "I'm back." So the Bulls are the team to beat.
So he put out the Jordan, "I'm back."
I'm back.
Oh, okay,
said, I'm back.
So now we got the Bulls as the favorite.
Mm-hmm.
Put you on the spot again.
Mm-hmm.
Who would you say are some of the teams that can dethrone the Bulls? I ain't saying they will, but they possibly could, because you've seen all the rosters, so you know who the killers are. So who are some of the teams that could possibly dethrone the Bulls?
The team that they beat in the championship 2 out of the last 3 years, the Magic. Lil Paul Jones, I have to give it to him. He's probably one of the best on-ball defenders that we've had in our league in the last 6 years.
Mm-hmm.
This guy can defend. The Magic, you know what I'm saying? They're talented. They have professional ball players. They have ball players who's played D1 ball. Marcellus Barksdale, Eric Daniels, Mike Stone, again Paul Jones. They have this young cat named Quan Evans, who's out of Louisville, who played at Midway. Super athletic. Can go get it.
Go get it?
Go get it.
Okay.
Man. The Sonics, like I said earlier, the Johnson boys, they play with them. Taylor Bakken, who played at Transy, and I think he played at Catholic as well. They played the Bulls opening day, 7:30, prime time. And that's going to be a good game, man. So, like I said, I want you to come out to all the games Sunday, but be there Sunday evening at 7:30. That's going to be a good one.
Okay.
The 76ers, they Amari Taylor.
Write these teams down.
You got 76ers, you got the Magic, okay, you got the Sonics. Okay, go ahead.
Amari Taylor, you know what I'm saying? He was a first team All-State at Tate's Creek. He was going down to Moorhead and play ball. He said he's got some cats coming up from Moorhead.
Okay.
So they're going to be nice. Man, the Hornets. I think that's who Tavion plays with, I think. You know what I'm saying? So it's about 8, 9, 10 teams who can give them a run. But those 4 teams specifically is going to be nice.
So basically, what I just heard out of Ozon, I'm going to post this in the Dirt Bowl Facebook page. 76ers, Magic, Sonics, Hornets, y'all got a chance. Everybody else is trash. That's what I just heard. That's what I just heard, Ozon.
That's what you heard. I didn't say it. That's not what I said. I said there's about 8, 9, 10 good teams who have a chance to get them. Now, whether they get them or not, that's a whole nother story, because they've been known to put runs on people and kill them out.
Pick one. So you got to pick one. If you had to pick the squad to dethrone the Bulls, pick one. Who would you put your money on?
I would have to say the Magic. The Magic were a pass away last year in the championship game from beating them. One bad pass away from turning around, making a layup, and not coming. Also, another team, the Warriors.
Okay.
Bo Harris, Cedric Tate, all those. They call Win City Warriors because they're all from Winchester.
Right.
I'm thinking. I can't think of his name right off the top of my head.
Well, while you thinking about that, you said the Magic was one pass away. I was at the championship game last year, by the way, but they was one pass away. But you said they got LeBron and Michael coming back, so that one pass away might not matter this year.
They still got to, you know what I'm saying, handle that big man down low, man.
Okay.
You take a year off, it's tough to come back.
You're right.
You know what I'm saying? When Mike came back, He got knocked off by Orlando.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So
I let people know about that too.
Yeah. So as part of it, man, you just can't take a year off and come back and be Superman.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
You got to play Clark Kent. You know what I'm saying? You got to
for a little bit.
For a little bit, and then you know what I'm saying, get yourself back in order.
Okay.
But
so for Super Sunday, for those who don't know, Super Sunday is a big festive event for the Dirt Bowl. Do you guys have any plans for Dirt Bowl?
Yes. The biggest, I feel like the biggest turnout that we have for the Dirt Bowl, we've been doing it for the last 4 years, is the women's game.
Right, yeah.
And we have a lot of women who's played college ball, who's played professionally, come back and play in our women's game. I have Chantel Presley as one head coach and Michaela Epps as the other coach. And they get a team together and they roll. Man,
I know they go.
They go. They play hard. They want their calls. They foul. They get it. So that's one of the biggest games that we have for Super Sunday is that women's game, and we would love to have more women to get in contact with those two ladies to participate in it. And you know what I'm saying, that we have younger ladies who want to come in and play, who are playing high school ball, who are playing some, you know what I'm saying, college ball, and they're home for the summer, so they can get a run in. So if ladies, whoever would like to play, get on the Dirt Bowl Facebook page, inbox us, let us know, and we'll get your names out to those two women so they can get you on the squad.
Slam dunk 3-point contest?
We haven't had one since Aubrey won it when we're in the gym. It's kind of died down a little bit. We don't have very many dunkers, so that is kind of faded to the back burner as of now. Maybe we can get the 3-point shot coming back, but last year we had an all-star game, and the way we did that, we had the top two teams at the midway point. Their head coaches, you know what I'm saying, they took a player from every team, and then they took another 6 or 7 individuals and picked, and we had an all-star game, and that game last year was real good too.
Okay, all right. So name association. Put you on the spot again. I'm gonna give you a name of a player in the league right now.
Okay.
And you tell me the Dirt Bowl player who is comparable to this guy, right?
It's kind of funny. It's kind of funny because I was thinking, I kind of had a premonition you were going to ask me this question, and I was kind of going through my Rolodex thinking about this earlier today. So go ahead, hit me with it.
So we already got LeBron out the way, right?
Yes,
okay.
Right.
So all right, let's go with KD. Who's the KD of Dirt Bowl?
KD. Who can shoot it?
Go ahead, because it's war, so people gonna get mad when they see this.
Who
go
can
ahead.
Shoot it? To be honest, we don't have a KD-like player like that.
Okay.
We honestly, we don't. We don't have anybody who's gonna go out there and just shoot it and get it like that.
Okay.
So we don't have a KD player like
no
that.
KD. Give me a Steph.
KD and Steph was kind of along the same line. We don't have a prolific 3-point shooter because, you know what I'm saying, like outside is different. Okay, hold on. Let me revert back. If we were to go back, I would say Nardo Hawkins would be our Steph Curry.
Okay.
Because he man, I know he's lost his step because he's getting a little older.
Right.
And, not ashamed to say it, Nardo, man. He lost his step.
It is what it is. It happens to the best of us.
But he would be our Steph.
Okay.
Because he can give you 50, and he's 45, 46.
Damn, he old.
Yeah, and he can still give you 40. You know what I'm saying? He can fill it up. So that would probably be our comparable Steph Curry.
Giannis.
Yeah, I would say if he comes back, like I said, he's over in Australia right now. Probably Gerard Newton.
Okay. Embiid.
Probably Bo Harris. We don't have a lot of bigs. Probably our biggest player is probably about 6'7", 6'8". So Bo, you know what I'm saying, he can give it to you on the block. He can step out and hit a jumper. So I would say Bo Harris, who plays with the Warriors.
Joker.
Nick Trisco, who plays with the Thunder. He's a big body. He can pass it. He can move around, and he can give it to you like a Nick Trisco.
Jaylen Brown.
we just had a because we had a discussion about Jaylen and Tatum. So you hit me with him.
Yes, sir.
Jaylen Brown. I would say, Jaylen Brown.
Yeah, buddy.
He's athletic. He can defend.
Mm-hmm.
I would probably say Darius Debo Gibson.
Okay.
Debo.
Yeah. I'm gonna name two players, but they're pretty much the same type of guy. One is just a big man, and the other one's just a point guard. But who is the Draymond Green / Pat Bev of just an irritant on the court? Just gets on your damn nerves. It's all on the court, always talking ish, and it's like, man, somebody don't do something with Buddy.
I would say Paul Jones.
Okay.
Paul. He reminds me. I was thinking he was one of the ones I was thinking about earlier. He reminds me so much of Pat Bev, whose offensive game is not as good as it should be. But he's gonna get in you. He's gonna defend, and he's gonna talk to you.
Okay.
He's gonna give it to you.
Okay. Kawhi Leonard.
I would say Malcolm Thomas. He plays at the Thunder. He can defend. He can shoot it. He can get to the bucket. He's one of those guys that it's all around great ball.
Ja Morant.
Probably Tavion.
That's who I was getting ready. That's who I was thinking of.
Yeah, probably Tavion. He can jump. He can get to the cup. He can shoot it. He can distribute. He's probably one of the best all-around players we have in the league.
Who's the old? I kind of got a name in my head. Who you gonna say? Chris Paul.
Scott Ferguson.
I knew you was about to say that.
Yeah. I joke with him all the time. I'm like, Scotty, man, you are the dirtiest player in the game. you are the dirtiest. Hey, he laughs at me. He's like, man, quit telling everybody that. I'm like, man, it is what it is, man. Scott Ferguson, man, I love him to death. He's an OG. You know what I'm saying? He plays with the Bulls. That's what I was talking about. They just reload. You know what I'm saying? Him and Nardo, they both play with the Bulls, and you know what I'm saying? And they still have these young cats who come in and keep getting buckets for them, and they know their role. Whenever they need a bucket or need leadership on the floor, Coach Tim Newsom, Coach Davon Davis put them in. So I would say Chris Paul would be our Scott Ferguson would be our Chris Paul.
Last couple names. First one is Luka. Because I'm going to talk about Tim Newsom, too. I want to talk about Tim Newsom as a coach.
Probably the older Johnson kid. I think his name is Tanner Johnson. Yes, Tanner Johnson. He's probably our Luka. He can move around. He can get it. He can shoot it. He can get to the cup. He doesn't cry as much as Luka. Yeah, but he reminds me of Luka.
Jimmy Butler.
Jimmy Buckets.
Somebody who's just solid. You know what they're gonna give you every single game. Play hard.
And like I said, there's 19 teams, and it's just trying to give everybody some love. But specifically, I would probably say Charles Washington, who plays with the Thunder. You know what I'm saying? He's gonna be consistent. He's gonna be there. He's not the superstar of the team, but he's gonna give you. You know what I'm saying? He's gonna give you buckets. But I want to throw another one out.
Okay.
Our James Harden, Trey Norchester.
I was going with James Harden next, but okay.
Yeah, Trey Norchester, man, he can fill it up. He may not make the right decisions at the right times, but this kid can fill it up, man. So,
who's the Kyrie? Who can pat the rock like that? Because I want people, when they come out here, you giving me these names, so when they come out there, they be like, okay, yeah, he does play like. Yeah. Oh,
man. You are putting me on the spot.
Yeah, boy. Man. Conversations with Q's what we do over here, baby.
We pat the rock like Kyrie.
Who can get busy with that ball? Got it on the string out there.
Yeah, I would have said Easter 5 or 6 years ago because I don't think nobody could handle it like Easter.
We can still go with that. That's cool. Yeah, we'll go with Easter.
Easter would have been our Kyrie because I've never seen anybody who can handle it like Easter.
Okay. Last name, and only because this is a young cat, and you said you got 19 teams, and there's probably a young cat out there who can really ball, but it's just wild a little bit. Do y'all have a LaMelo Ball type of guy? Just a young guy with full of talent, full of potential, but just still kind of a little wild because he's young.
I would want to say Ronnie Carson. He's so full of talent, man. Just trying to rein him in and get him together, man. He would probably be our LaMelo.
All right. So there's the NBA comparisons. So if your name did get called, blame O. But yeah,
I love all of y'all. Man. I love all of y'all,
man. So let's talk about the coach of the dynasty, Nudie, Coach Nudie. Man, tell me your thoughts on Tim Newsom.
He's probably our he's probably our Bobby Knight. He's probably our Bobby Knight. Love him to death, but he is so knowledgeable about the game of basketball.
Mm-hmm.
So you can't get anything by him. But on the other end, he's an irritant, and he will get. I don't understand how these guys just don't leave this man alone.
Mm-hmm.
Leave him alone. Don't let him talk. Let him do his thing. But he can get under kids' skin, man, and just throw them off their game
On purpose.
On purpose,
And they know it, and they still bite it.
Yes, Nudie ain't took a shot, an official real game shot in 15 years, and he's still so much a part of the game. It's crazy. I tell guys all the time, leave this man alone. He's gonna talk to you. He's gonna talk to you. And he's gonna talk to you. He's not gonna take a shot. He's not gonna foul you. But yet, y'all still let this man get under your skin.
Talk you out the game.
Yes, him and Davon Davis, man, they're probably the best coaches that we have in our league, and they coach the Bulls. And that's another thing. Speaking of the Bulls, all of them, they know their role. There's no selfishness. No one gets mad if they get taken out of the game because they all know their role, as opposed to other teams.
Mm.
And cohesiveness is what's gotten them 6 championships.
Mm. So Nudie is the coach version of Draymond Green.
Yes. Yeah, he's a coaching version of Draymond Green. Exactly. That's who I should have said. Draymond Green was Tim Newsom.
Tim Newsom. All right, man. So before I get you out of here, appreciate you, for stopping by. Like you said, well, first of all, I want to know, is the games on Father's Day, is that by design?
Yeah, yes. It's always, as far as I've known it to be Dirt Bowl, it's always started on Father's Day weekend, that third Sunday of the year. Also, Super Sunday is always the third Sunday in July. Mm-hmm. So it's always been tradition to start on Father's Day.
Okay. Mm-hmm. So let the people know the game's this Sunday, what times each game starts, so they can know what times to get out there to watch some of these games. Okay.
Starting on Sundays now, because we have, like I said, we have 19 teams and we have a time frame that we have to get these games in. So on Sundays, the games will start at 3:30. And the last game starts at 7:30, so it's 3:30 to 7:30. Because of Juneteenth, we're having games on that Monday. They're starting at 4:30, 5:30, 6:30, 7:30, and then from Tuesday to Friday this week or next week, it's the games start at 6:30 and 7:30, Tuesday through Thursday. Then the following Sunday, it's back to 3:30. To 7:30, and then from there on out, it's 2 games a day, Monday through Thursday.
So the schedule's out, right?
Yes, the schedule is out.
Who got the most primetime games? I don't know. I'm just asking, bro. I don't know. Who got the most primetime games?
Until you beat them, they're gonna get preferential treatment.
Okay,
it's the Bulls. Followed by the Magic. Followed by the Sonic. Mm-hmm. So those are the teams that they're going to get those primetime games. Until you start winning, until you start beating these teams, you're going to have to play in that heat.
Oh, God.
You
got to earn that prime time.
You got to earn it.
Speaking of primetime spot, what's our Lakers going to do? What's our Lakers going? We got Darvin Ham as a coach, head coach. He brought on Rasheed Wallace. I know this ain't Dirt Bowl related, but what I'm saying? We both Lakers fans, been lifelong Lakers fans. You probably been Lakers fans since the 80s. I was born in 83, so I started watching basketball like that around, I say about 92, 93. Mm-hmm. So that's when I really became a, Lakers fan. We was on the decline at that time, but we had, Nick Van Exel and all that type of stuff. Eldon Campbell.
You didn't go through the Eldon Campbell downfall with me, man.
I was there with the Sadell Threat years. I was there. I was there with the Vladdy years, man.
Come on, you wasn't there with the David Rivers, man.
I was thugging it out. I was there thugging it out. But what you expect from the Lakers, like I said, Darvin Ham, he brought on Rasheed Wallace. Right now, the only players who are on contract, I think, is LeBron, AD, Russell, and Taylor Horton-Tucker. What's next for the Lakers, man?
First and foremost, AD has to be healthy.
Right.
If he's not healthy, then we don't get to where we want to go. And he has to be healthy. And second of all, we have to surround these guys with shooters. We have to have shooters around these guys because of the way LeBron and Russ plays.
Right.
So if we don't get shooters, we're going to be in trouble again. I think we'll make the playoffs, but I don't think we will win the championship if we don't have shooters to complement what Russ, LeBron, and AD does.
Okay, real quick. Russ, do they bring him off the bench? Should they bring him off the bench? Because to me, personally, I don't think, and I've never thought this since the trade happened last summer, Russ and LeBron cannot coexist on the court together because they do the same exact damn thing.
Right.
And neither one of them is that great of a shooter, you know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? So they can't coexist at the same time.
I would have said no. You know what I'm saying? Before the season started last year, I would have said no. But seeing how they both play like you said, the same way, yes, Russ has to come off the bench and play with that second unit. And it's not about starting, it's about finishing.
Yeah.
So Russ has to come off the bench, in my opinion, and then run with that second unit. Whoever that second unit is going to be, he has to run it with AD. You know what I'm saying? He can't run it with LeBron.
Right.
And plus, LeBron's getting older, so I'm thinking that Darvin somehow, some way is going to try to cut his minutes down, which it has to have in order for him to be fresh. We have to cut his minutes down. I'm saying we like him.
No, but it's all Lakers though. So you're speaking we. It's all Lakers.
In my opinion, Darvin has to cut LeBron's minutes down in order for him to be fresh in the playoffs, and Russ has to take more of an onus of that second unit and be that guy with AD on the second unit. So yeah, I think small. Yeah, in a nutshell, yeah, Russ needs to come.
There it is. Y'all heard it from O right here. He gave y'all his Dirt Bowl predictions, who he thinks some of the best players in the league are, who the best players in the league are comparable to in the Dirt Bowl. You got the times to come check out the games on Father's Day. Do y'all have like a will y'all be handing like flyers out for Sunday to let people know the schedule and everything?
Shout out to Miss Jackie French, who is our supervisor. She's been in the Dirt Bowl since I want to say since 1981, maybe.
Mm-hmm.
So she's our rock, man. That's what I should have prefaced this by saying. Miss Jackie French is a legend.
Right.
She's actually going into the Kentucky, the Black Kentucky Hall of Fame, Sports Hall of Fame this summer, and Dr. Scott Ferguson, you know what I'm saying, who also is another supervisor of mine who runs the league as well, who keeps everything, the ship sailing, man. So those two people, along with the players, because if there's no players, there's no Dirt Bowl.
Right.
But those two in particular, give a big shout out to them, man, because if it's not for them, we don't have a league. But yeah, we will have schedules. Just come up to the booth, come up to the tower where I'm at, Mr. Ferg is at, Miss Jackie. We'll have schedules out Father's Day. So if anybody would want a schedule, come and get one paper schedule. And like I said, if you go to our page, the schedule is listed, you know what I'm saying, on the page as well. And I'll be posting game day stats and stuff like that as well.
I'm going to start some shit before I get you out of here. What's the difference between the Louisville Dirt Bowl and the Lexington Dirt Bowl?
Okay. We play our games 5 days a week. They play their games 2 days a week. They play theirs on Saturday and Sunday.
Right.
So not much as far as that is any different, but I've never been up there to see a Louisville Dirt Bowl game. So
okay.
I don't know. I just know that they run their games on Saturday and Sundays, and we run our games Sunday through Thursday.
Okay, because I was just curious because it would be pointless to ask you which league is better, so I was just going to ask you why is the Lexington Dirt Bowl better than the Louisville Dirt Bowl?
Because we're in Lexington.
Okay, no said.
And I feel like we still do have the better players. So,
hey, straight from the horse's mouth, man.
So,
any shout outs you want to give before we get up out of here? Let people know, some people behind the scenes who helped out. You named Miss Jackie, Dr. Ferguson,
J.D. Dixon, Scooby Carpenter, Jermaine Mitchell. They all work up there. They help set up, you know what I'm saying, help keep the score, keep the shot clock. Like I said, those group of guys that we have and women that we have up there, man, they make it work, man. Also our officials, you know what I'm saying, Sean Gurton, Eric Lewis, SL, Wade Bransham, you know what I'm saying? Those guys. If if you don't have referees, you don't have a league.
Right.
So I want to give a big shout out to those guys as well.
All right, and there it is. So, guys and gals, please let's keep the park safe. Like he said, it's been 20-something years since it's been this many teams. So it looks like things are back on the uptick for the Dirt Bowl. We want to keep this thing growing. 19 teams is phenomenal. I'm pretty sure when you seen 19 teams get entered, you was like, hell yeah.
Man, that's what I was saying, man. It almost brought a tear to my eye, for real, man, because we worked so hard since, you know what I'm saying, that we had an incident 7 years ago, man, to get it back to where we wanted to get to. So, guys, girls, please, if you know anybody who's on that ish, man, just tell them, man, just
First and foremost, tell them dead it. First and foremost. You know, tell them dead it. But you know what I'm saying? This park is supposed to be a safe environment that you can bring your family to watch some good basketball, watch Shotgun Gert make some horrible calls, watch Nudie get on everybody's nerves out there. This is supposed to be a family fun event for the whole summertime. But Ozon, I appreciate you stopping by, man. Take the time out your dirty schedule that you got going on. But anyways, everybody who's tuned in, make sure you like, share, and subscribe to the YouTube channel. If you can't sit down and watch us on YouTube, you can always download the Beyond the Game app on your Amazon Fire Stick. If you can't sit down and watch it in the confines of your home on your Fire Stick or YouTube, you can always listen to all major podcast streaming platforms. And on top of that, we on your hip. What I mean by that, baby, is we got an app that you can download on your Android or iPhone so you can get notifications every time a new show drops. Type in KY Beyond the Game in the Google Play Store or the App Store and download the app. This is your boy Nephew Q, sitting here with O, the president of Dirt Bowl, and we up at the stain. I want you to treat somebody how you want somebody to treat your mama. We out, y'all. Peace.